In the annals of espionage and counter-terrorism, few operations are as audacious or as shrouded in secrecy as the sabotage of Hezbollah's pager network. This meticulously planned operation, attributed to Israel's Mossad, serves as a chilling reminder of the vulnerability of even the most seemingly secure supply chains. Hezbollah, the Lebanese Shia militant group, sought to establish a covert communication network using seemingly innocuous pagers. However, unbeknownst to them, these devices were compromised at every stage of their journey, transforming them from tools of communication into instruments of destruction. The operation began with Hezbollah placing an order for 5,000 pagers, intending to create a robust communication network for its operatives. This large order, while seemingly innocuous, could have raised red flags for intelligence agencies monitoring global trade patterns. The sheer volume of devices destined for a region rife with militant activity should have triggered scrutiny. However, the pagers, cleverly disguised amidst a larger shipment of consumer electronics, managed to slip through the cracks. This initial oversight underscores the challenges of monitoring vast and complex supply chains for potential threats. The pagers' journey took them through multiple countries, each stage presenting an opportunity for interception and manipulation. From the factories of Taiwan, where the devices were initially assembled, to the bustling ports of Europe and the Middle East, each transit point represented a potential vulnerability. Intelligence agencies, had they been privy to the operation, could have exploited these vulnerabilities to install surveillance devices or even introduce subtle sabotage. The pagers, unknowingly carrying their own destruction, continued their journey towards their intended recipients. The operation culminated in a series of deadly explosions as the compromised pagers detonated, killing and injuring Hezbollah operatives. The devastating success of this covert operation sent shockwaves through the intelligence community, highlighting the potential of supply chain vulnerabilities in combating terrorism. Hezbollah, caught off guard, was forced to reassess its communication protocols, its trust in seemingly benign technologies irrevocably shattered. The pagers' journey began in the bustling factories of Taiwan, a global hub for electronics manufacturing. Here, amidst the hum of machinery and the intricate dance of assembly lines, the seeds of Hezbollah's downfall were sown. The pagers, ordered through a series of intermediaries, were designed to blend seamlessly into the global flow of electronics, their true purpose masked by a veneer of normalcy. This deliberate obfuscation, a hallmark of clandestine operations, aimed to deflect suspicion and ensure the smooth transit of the devices. From Taiwan, the pagers embarked on a circuitous route, traversing continents and navigating a labyrinthine network of shipping lanes. Their journey took them through multiple transit points, each presenting a potential opportunity for interception and manipulation. Customs officials, often overwhelmed by the sheer volume of goods passing through their checkpoints, may have unwittingly waved through the fateful shipment, unaware of the danger lurking within. This vulnerability highlights the limitations of traditional border security measures in an era of globalized trade and sophisticated smuggling networks. The pagers' path likely led them through European ports, known for their lax security and susceptibility to infiltration by criminal elements. Organized crime syndicates, often operating with impunity within these ports, could have been complicit in diverting the shipment, providing cover for the Mossad's operation. The involvement of such criminal networks underscores the complex nexus between terrorism, espionage, and transnational organized crime. Finally, the pagers arrived in Lebanon, their final destination. Here they were smuggled across the porous border with Syria, likely with the assistance of Hezbollah's extensive network of operatives and sympathizers. The ease with which the devices bypassed border controls highlights the challenges faced by countries grappling with porous borders and the presence of non-state actors operating within their territory. The pagers, having completed their long and perilous journey, were now in the hands of their intended recipients, unaware of the deadly secret they held. The success of the pager operation hinged on exploiting the inherent vulnerabilities present within complex global supply chains. Each stage of the pager's journey, from manufacturing to delivery, presented opportunities for interception and manipulation. Mossad agents, operating with surgical precision, infiltrated these seemingly impenetrable networks, transforming the pagers from tools of communication into instruments of destruction. The manufacturing process itself presented the first opportunity for sabotage. Mossad agents, leveraging their expertise in electronics and miniaturization, could have compromised the pagers during assembly. By introducing subtle alterations to the device's circuitry, they could transform them into deadly booby traps, primed to detonate under specific conditions. This manipulation, undetectable to the naked eye, highlights the importance of stringent quality control measures and the need for robust supply chain security protocols. Transportation and logistics offered further opportunities for intervention. The Page's journey across continents involving multiple carriers and transit points created a complex web of logistics, ripe for exploitation. Mossad agents posing as customs officials, shipping agents, or even dock workers could have intercepted the shipment at various points along its route. This infiltration would have allowed them to tamper with the devices, install surveillance equipment, or even substitute the original shipment with a compromised one. The final stage of the operation, delivery to Hezbollah, presented its own unique challenges and opportunities. Mossad agents operating undercover within Lebanon could have infiltrated Hezbollah's logistical networks, gaining access to the shipment and ensuring its safe delivery. This infiltration, requiring deep cover and an intimate understanding of Hezbollah's modus operandi, demonstrates the lengths to which intelligence agencies are willing to go to achieve their objectives. The transformation of the pages from innocuous communication devices into lethal weapons is a testament to the ingenuity and technical prowess of the Mossad. By blending their understanding of electronics, explosives, and Hezbollah's operational tactics, they engineered a sabotage operation of unparalleled sophistication. The pages, once symbols of connectivity, became instruments of destruction, their internal mechanisms repurposed for a deadly objective. The precise method of sabotage remains shrouded in secrecy, but experts speculate that Mossad agents likely exploited the pages' internal circuitry, transforming them into improvised explosive devices. By introducing a small explosive charge, such as Semtex, and linking it to the page's receiver, they created a deadly trap, triggered by an unsuspecting signal. The pages, designed to receive coded messages, were now primed to detonate upon receiving a specific frequency or code, transforming communication into detonation. The use of Semtex, a powerful and highly malleable plastic explosive, underscores the sophistication of the operation. Its ability to be molded into various shapes and its relative stability made it an ideal choice for concealing within the page's casing. The explosive, undetectable by conventional screening methods, would have remained dormant until triggered by the designated signal, ensuring that the pages reached their intended recipients before detonating. The success of the operation hinged not only on the technical aspects of the sabotage, but also on a deep understanding of Hezbollah's operational procedures. By studying the group's communication protocols, the Mossad could determine the optimal time and method for triggering the explosive devices, maximizing the impact of the operation. This meticulous planning and attention to detail ensured that the pages detonated at the most opportune moment, catching Hezbollah off guard and inflicting maximum damage. Ghost in the Machine, detecting tampering and the limits of intelligence. The sabotage of Hezbollah's pager network raises critical questions about the detectability of such operations and the limits of intelligence gathering. Hezbollah, despite its reputation for operational security, failed to detect the compromise of its communication devices, highlighting the challenges of safeguarding against sophisticated state-sponsored sabotage. The pagers, seemingly innocuous and indistinguishable from their legitimate counterparts, bypassed Hezbollah's security protocols with devastating consequences. The difficulty in detecting such sabotage stems from the subtle nature of the modifications. Mossad agents, leveraging their expertise in miniaturization and electronics, could introduce alterations to the page's circuitry that were virtually undetectable without specialized equipment and expertise. These modifications, often microscopic in scale, would have been invisible to the naked eye, rendering routine inspections useless. Furthermore, the global nature of the supply chain complicates efforts to detect tampering. With the pages passing through multiple countries and intermediaries, the opportunities for interception and manipulation multiplied, making it extremely difficult to pinpoint the exact stage at which the sabotage occurred. This complexity highlights the limitations of traditional intelligence gathering methods, which often struggle to keep pace with the rapid movement of goods and people across borders. Hezbollah's failure to detect the compromise also underscores the importance of human intelligence and the need to cultivate assets within adversary networks. Had Hezbollah possessed informants within the Mossad or its logistical networks, they might have received advance warning of the operation, allowing them to take countermeasures. This case study highlights the enduring relevance of human intelligence in an era dominated by technological advancements. The price of trust, lessons for India from Hezbollah's explosive miscalculation. The sabotage of Hezbollah's pager network holds valuable lessons for India, a country grappling with its own set of security challenges, particularly cross-border terrorism. Hezbollah's experience serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of supply chains, even for organizations with sophisticated security protocols. India, with its extensive and often porous borders, must learn from Hezbollah's mistakes and bolster its own defenses against similar attacks. One crucial lesson is the importance of diversifying supply chains and reducing reliance on single sources for critical equipment. Hezbollah's overdependence on a particular type of pager, sourced through a specific network, made it easier for the Mossad to target and compromise their communication system. India, to mitigate this risk, must diversify its procurement processes, sourcing equipment from multiple vendors and countries, making it more difficult for adversaries to manipulate the supply chain. Furthermore, India needs to enhance its intelligence-gathering capabilities, both domestically and internationally. This includes strengthening its human intelligence networks, developing technological capabilities to monitor global trade patterns and identify anomalies, and fostering closer cooperation with foreign intelligence agencies. By improving its ability to detect and disrupt potential threats early in the supply chain, India can prevent such attacks from materializing. The case also underscores the importance of cultivating a culture of security consciousness within the armed forces and intelligence agencies. This includes rigorous training programs emphasizing the importance of supply chain security and implementing stringent protocols for inspecting and verifying the integrity of all equipment. By fostering a mindset of vigilance and proactiveness, India can reduce its susceptibility to such sophisticated sabotage attempts. Of coordination and cooperation between different intelligence agencies, each with its unique capabilities and areas of expertise. Such collaborations. Vigilance as a virtue, safeguarding India's borders and critical infrastructure. The Hezbollah pager operation serves as a potent reminder for India of the need to strengthen its border security and protect its critical infrastructure from potential sabotage. The ease with which the pagers traversed international borders and infiltrated Hezbollah's networks highlights the vulnerabilities that India must address to mitigate the risk of similar attacks. India's vast and porous borders, particularly those with Pakistan and Bangladesh, pose significant security challenges. Strengthening border security requires a multi-pronged approach, including deploying advanced surveillance technology, increasing manpower along vulnerable stretches, and enhancing intelligence-gathering capabilities to detect and disrupt infiltration attempts. Collaboration with neighboring countries through joint patrols and intelligence sharing is also crucial in securing these porous borders. Protecting critical infrastructure such as power grids, transportation networks and communication systems from sabotage is paramount. This includes implementing robust security protocols, conducting regular vulnerability assessments, and developing contingency plans to ensure continuity of operations in the event of an attack. The pager operation highlights the potential for terrorists to exploit seemingly innocuous devices and systems, underscoring the need for a comprehensive approach to infrastructure security. Cybersecurity is another crucial aspect of safeguarding critical infrastructure. The increasing reliance on interconnected systems creates vulnerabilities that terrorists could exploit to launch debilitating cyber attacks. India must invest in robust cybersecurity measures, including intrusion detection systems, firewalls, and encryption technologies, to protect its critical infrastructure from cyber threats. The human element. Cultivating a culture of security consciousness. While technological advancements play a crucial role in combating terrorism, the human element remains paramount. Cultivating a culture of security consciousness within the armed forces, intelligence agencies, and the general public is essential in mitigating the threat of terrorism, particularly in the context of supply chain vulnerabilities. Training programs for security personnel should emphasize the importance of supply chain security, highlighting potential vulnerabilities and methods of sabotage. This includes educating personnel on identifying suspicious shipments, recognizing signs of tampering, and understanding the importance of verifying the integrity of all equipment. Regular drills and simulations can help reinforce these concepts and enhance preparedness levels. Intelligence agencies must prioritize human intelligence gathering, cultivating assets within terrorist networks, and developing a deep understanding of their modus operandi. This includes recruiting informants, developing undercover operatives, and fostering relationships with communities vulnerable to radicalization. Human intelligence provides invaluable insights into terrorist plans, capabilities, and vulnerabilities. allowing security forces to anticipate and thwart attacks. Public awareness campaigns can play a crucial role in raising awareness about potential threats and encouraging vigilance. Educating the public on identifying suspicious activities, reporting unusual behavior, and understanding the importance of cooperating with law enforcement agencies can significantly enhance security. Creating a culture of shared responsibility empowers citizens to become active participants in safeguarding their communities. Beyond the pager, adapting to the evolving landscape of terrorist tactics. The sabotage of Hezbollah's pager network, while a significant intelligence coup, also highlights the constantly evolving nature of terrorist tactics and the need for security agencies to adapt their strategies accordingly. Terrorist organizations constantly seeking new ways to circumvent security measures are increasingly exploiting technology, globalization, and the interconnectedness of the modern world to their advantage. The use of commercially available technologies such as drones, encryption software, and three-dimensional printing presents new challenges for counter-terrorism efforts. Drones, for instance, can be used for surveillance, smuggling, and even attacks, while encryption software hinders intelligence agencies' ability to intercept and decipher terrorist communications. Security agencies must invest in research and development, developing countermeasures and staying ahead of the technological curve to effectively counter these evolving threats. Globalization and the ease of international travel allow terrorists to operate across borders, procure materials and expertise from diverse sources, and exploit legal loopholes to their advantage. Strengthening international cooperation, sharing intelligence, and harmonizing legal frameworks are crucial in countering these transnational threats. The free flow of information and the ability to act swiftly and decisively across borders are paramount in disrupting terrorist networks and preventing attacks. The rise of online radicalization and the use of social media for recruitment, propaganda, and communication pose significant challenges for security agencies. Monitoring online activities, identifying and countering extremist content, and developing counter-narratives are crucial in mitigating the threat of online radicalization. Engaging with technology companies and developing innovative strategies to combat online extremism are essential in addressing this growing concern. A safer tomorrow towards a future free from fear and violence. The sabotage of Hezbollah's pager network stands as a testament to the ingenuity and determination of those who fight against terrorism. It serves as a reminder that even the most sophisticated terrorist organizations are vulnerable to well-planned and executed counterterrorism operations. However, the ever-evolving nature of the threat demands constant vigilance, adaptation, and a steadfast commitment to international cooperation. As technology advances and the world becomes increasingly interconnected, the battleground for counterterrorism will continue to shift. Security agencies must remain agile, embracing new technologies, fostering partnerships, and developing innovative strategies to stay ahead of the curve. The fight against terrorism is not a sprint, but a marathon, requiring sustained effort, unwavering resolve, and a shared commitment to creating a safer world for all. Ultimately, the path to a future free from fear and violence lies not just in dismantling terrorist networks and thwarting their attacks, but also in addressing the root causes of extremism. Poverty, inequality, lack of education, and political marginalization create fertile ground for radicalization. Investing in sustainable development, promoting tolerance and understanding, and empowering communities are essential in building a world where extremism cannot flourish. The fight against terrorism is not just a security challenge, but a societal one. It requires a comprehensive approach that encompasses security measures, intelligence gathering, international cooperation, and addressing the underlying conditions that give rise to extremism. By working together with determination and a shared vision, we can create a safer and more peaceful world for ourselves and for generations to come.